Okay, good evening, guys. Um, I observe that some of you don't know how to edit using Snapseed, so that's why I made this tutorial so that we can use Snapseed. Okay, let me open the app. Now I see this icon here. Just tap it. Actually, let me go back. Just tap on the icon, then you'll be able to add documents to that you want to edit. Actually, the main purpose of Snapseed is not to design actually, but Snapseed is a photo editing app. But why am I using it with flyers? It helps me to establish balance. What's called balance? It has many features, contrast, we'll look at them, but balance in flyer design, that is your after edits, call it after edits, after you have done your flyer, your graphic, and you have balanced your color, everything. You still need some effect that will make it pop. So this is where we come to, and it's a really great app. In fact, Snapseed is one of the best app I've encountered. There are others, but for the scope of these videos, we'll be looking at only Snapseed. There are many I've encountered, but Snapseed is one of the best for both photo, picture, and everything. It's nice. So let me click on the product icon, and it will take me to my gallery. Now let me look. Let me go to my file. Let me just look for something. Let me look for something that I've not edited before. Assuming this flyer. Assuming I want to edit this flyer. I think this one is okay. This was one of my flyer I did. So Snapseed had lots of options. Mobile data. Snapseed has lot of options. You see all this stuff at the down. Show this stuff at the down where I'm sliding now. Those are quick edits. Quick edits are filters that are already created for you. Just for you to click them, and it's not one filter actually. There are multiple filters, but they are combined in one to give you quick stuff. Like this option here, this one pop. I usually use one a lot. Let me click it. It makes your design pop. That's the name. According to the name, it give that pop feeling about the design. Let me put it at current and pop. You can see the difference. It enhanced the photo. That's pop. There are a lot of stuff, but let me put a black and white so I can see it. Black and white. Wow, you see, it's nice. Let me take it back to current. I think this current is okay. Now, apart from these functions, there are other functions that Snapseed does, like tone image. This is the first. Actually, as a designer, don't do anything. This is the, I think, first or second thing if you use one of those filters. But if your flyer is dark and you want it to be brighten, just click on the slider brightness. You can increase the brightness. You see, what is this? Ouch. You see this stuff at the down. Let me check it. Ouch. You can see this one at the down here. That stuff, if you click it, will give you a lot of options: brightness, contrast, saturation, ambience, highlights, shadows, and warmth. Normally a lot of my students say this. I usually tell a lot of my students this. As a designer, sometimes there are some things that might be new to you. Just go on and explore it, even if you have not seen it in your life before. There are sometimes some graphic design apps, they give big grammar. They tell you some big things that you don't even know the meaning to. But just try what it does. In fact, there's an undo button. There's an undo button in this place, so you can undo it. Try what it works. If it's good for the flyer, with your eye you'll be able to spot good design. So let me click on contrast. Now I can increase the contrast of this image to something else. Or let me choose an image that, let me click on this open button. Let me look for a flyer that has not been edited, or let me use an image instead. Let me go to image, or let me go to recent. I think I recently took a photo. This guy's image, it cost me that actually. Okay, I don't know if she's your cousin or she's related to you, but this is just for this video. assume it's this image, this is not my flyer, assume it's this image I want to use. You can click on it, you can try me this. Let me put it at pop, let's see what it does. If it's nice, you can see it enhanced the photo. Let me click on this other one. I think this one is nice. I'll click on my OK, click, go to tune image, do what I feel is nice, go to contrast. Does it need contrast? Yes, it needs contrast. Let me make the contrast a little bit, increase a little bit. Saturation is how saturated the picture will be, how much of red do you want to add to the picture. That's what saturation means. It will bring that. If it's green, the green more green. If it's yellow, the yellow more yellow. So that's what saturation does. So if I increase saturation, you can see everything is red. It's adding more red to this stuff. I don't need more saturation. There are some pictures that you don't even need saturation. You need to desaturate them depending on what you want. If I take saturation to the down, you see we turn black and white. That's the function of saturation. But let me take it. I think this one is okay. Ambience is what ambience does. So there's no way to explain this function. I think this is okay like this. Then I would go to the highlights. Add highlights to the image. I think this highlights okay. Shadow, the dark part of your image called the shadow. In case you don't know, you should know now. Like I want to increase the shadow or decrease it. If I increase the shadow, I mean the shadow will become lighter. You can see from the background. If I decrease the shadow, it will become darker. The shadow will become darker. I think decreasing shadow always work best. Let me decrease shadow and let me decrease the highlight a little bit. So that makes you have good contrast. Now warmth. These are just functions. Warm, how warm do you image want? How warm do you want your image to be? Warm, from the word warm. What color do you think warm is? Orange, Abby. Orange, close to red, but it's orange. So that's the function of warm. If you increase it, you can see it. It's different from saturation. You add orange, it's close to yellow, actually, to the picture. So I think this one is okay. And some people might be asking, why am I using photo? Why did I not use what's it called? Why didn't I use flyer instead? First of all, flyer of photo is the same thing. I'm just teaching you the procedures. And take note, there are some pictures that your customer will be giving you. You think it's all this picture I'm giving that is PNG? Go and tell your customer to give you picture and trim the background for you now. You need to trim the background for your image, and you will need to edit the picture to make it clear. There are some premium resources that I use to clear picture. I won't tell you here, Sha, but at least this one of them. This is one of them. I tried now. So this one of them I use to clear image, to make image look better, to give it contrast. So this one of them I use. I edit it like here, then take it to the flyer, or if I want to move the background, I edit it here, then move the background, take it to Pixlab. So that's it. Let me move to another feature. I'll click my OK button. Then I click on tools again. These details. Let me click it. You can see where the white button is. That's details. Details, from the name details, its major function is to make your image pop. What I mean pop, this type of popping is make it sharpen your image, sharpen the pieces. So first of all, there are two functions in pop: the structure and the sharpening. The structure is based on the major sharpening will increase the texture of the image. If I do this, the image will be blur, and normally we don't usually use blur image. Depending on what you do, you actually sharp. You can use blur image, but majorly we sharpen picture. Majorly, I think the structure is okay. Let me go to sharpening. I can see if I sharpen it, the image. Let me take it to the extreme. You can see it. I'll turn out to work of pages. Okay, but let me reduce it a little bit. This is just the function of sharpening. Nothing else. So let me click OK. And take note. If you go to what's it called? Let me click this thing back. If you go to this icon at the top, you can see where my white stuff is. If you go to that icon at the top, you can click on view edit. This stuff, view edit. You can see all your edits you have done. Now let me go to original. This original and this after. I'm not sure. I know you'll be saying wow. This app is really nice. Yes, it's a photo editing app. It has lot of function. Like, can you see? Can you look at these functions? Look at them. There are very many. Ah, God. And the worst part is free. How wonderful. And the next, I won't be talking about all the functions here. You won't kill me. If I talk about them, this video will be bad. If I talk about them in detail, this video will be bad. 3 hours long. So I don't want to bother anybody with body. You get 30 minutes video is hard for you to watch it. Okay. Let me click on the curve. What does curve does? Curve is the same thing. Curve brighten your image, dark your image, also add contrast if you know how to use it. So if I click on the curve, increase the slider upward, it will make my image bright. If I click the slider downward, it will make my image dark, but in a good way. And if I want to add contrast, I can add anchors. Like I can increase this one, then click on down again, add another anchor. I can create contrast, create the contrast you want. So there are different ways to use curve, but for this video I won't be using curve. So the next one is white balance. How do you want your white balance to be? This is just functions. Click on here, tint. How do you want tint to be? I think I would leave the tint like this. The temperature, I think this one is okay. So there are a lot of functions here. I'll be talking about the most important one. And I think you can crop photo here too, which almost all apps does. So I can just crop the picture. And take note, the other function, you can copy square, then 2x3, 4x3, 5x4, 7x5, whatever you want. But I'll go by freestyle. Freestyle is nice. I trust my feeling more than computer. So this one is nice. So you crop photo, you rotate photo. If you want to rotate your photo, yes, you can do it. So there are a lot of functions here. What is next one? Perspective. Yes. Okay, I will leave in this perspective because you'll be needing it. If you feel you need it, you can go and check it out. I'll expand. I want to leave this one too, but let me just do this one for your sake. Assuming this photo, I want to expand it a little bit. Like, this photo has boundaries now. I want to add space outside these boundaries. I can use the expand function to do that. So I can expand this photo to something like here. And if I've done it, you see, the AI function will try and it's called content away. We try and match the background of where I expanded the stuff to with the image. Although it's not very accurate here, but at least he tried for some parts. You can see it, but nevertheless, I'm not going to do this casually. That's the function of expand. You see, now selective function. This function is for image too, majorly for image. So this I want to. He has the functions. Click this stuff now and brighten it. As I want to click here now. Click here, then adjust it. Adjust the brightness of only that leg. You know what the selective does? Oh God, I will explain this to you now. I selected the leg, just the leg, and with the AI function built in this Snapseed, that part I selected the leg, the thing will automatically detect the color of that leg and the shade of that leg and that area and any part in the image that have that specific color. And whatever I do, if I brighten the picture, if I turn my brightness slider, it will brighten only that selected area. I mean that selected color. That's what the selective stuff does. You see. Now if I brighten it, check the leg, this leg, check it. Let me reduce it to it's very dark. Ouch. This girl, easy girl sees video, she'll kill me. And if I brighten this, you can see it's bright. And this is a powerful feature. Many apps, there are many apps that are premium, but this one it choose to give you free. So should be grateful. I think this is nice. Let me select another area. Let me add the white. This contrast is like lightning. Okay, let me reduce this a little bit. I can darken it. Okay, let me increase the little bit. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, back. There are a lot of functions here. For brush, healing, there are a lot. You just have to play with it. Sometimes you see my flyers, they have something like roughness. I might be sending some to you. If you need it, just let me know. They have roughness in it. The green feature is what I use. I used to add green. Let me zoom in. This one is too much actually. Let me use it. You can see some green in the picture. Like it makes your stuff rough. Actually, I don't use it in some photos. Depending on the photo editing I'm doing, I don't use it. But in flyers, majorly, especially those flyers that I like it. I like them to be scattered. The green feature is nice, but for this stuff, I won't be using the green feature. That's green feature. You add green to your pictures. Now there are a lot of stuff here, like which I should be talking about that is very very important. Lens blur. Lens blur. If you graphic designer, you should know what lens blur mean. But I assume this video is for pro beginners. You guys are pro. Lens blur helps you to focus if to focus blur on a particular area of the image. Rather, there are some areas that in the image that won't be blur, while the other part will be blurred. Now you can see this stuff. I can move it. This I can just click and drag it. Assuming I don't want to blur the face, which is normally the rule for photography, I can just click there. Then the blur, I just reduce I'll increase the blur. You can see the somebody is blurred, but her face is not blurred because the pin, this focus area, is around the pictures. The picture, her face. Yes, the focus area is around her face, so her face won't be blurred. That's other kind of stuff. Let me click on the icon again so I can see something. Now, if I pitch, I hope you're able to see this. If I pitch, I draw both edge of the image. I can adjust this blur, and you can see it's now over. It's not that circular again. It's not like an ellipse. So you can see something like this. I can do something like this. Just I want to manipulate the area that I don't want the blur to affect. So this is how I do it. So this is how you do it. You can reduce it like this. Reduce it. Okay, you can increase it. Put what you want. Just try and do something. Okay, I want to do something to this image now. I don't want the background to. I want our leg to be blurred a little bit. And yes, let me take this up a little bit. Now this transition, the blur strength determine how blur the background is. So if I do this stuff now, you can see it's not blurred at all because I reduce it to 0. And if I increase it, you see the blur is coming up. I think this one is okay. Now what about transition? Now if you notice something, let me increase the blur a little bit. You see the blur is coming in. It's not coming in very very sharp. It's coming like from higher intensity to low intensity, then to no intensity at all. What do I mean? There's some area that the blur does not affect, and between this circle, this first circle and the second circle inside, that second circle inside is called the transition. What does the transition mean? The area in which the blur merges with the sharp part of the image. The thing will transition in, like the thing will be half blur, half sharp. You get? So what the transition will do now? I want to change the transition of my image. This is what I would do. I'll just do it like this. How sharp do I want it to be, or how blurry do I want it to be? So that's the final transition. Why vignetting straight? When you add blur, it automatically add vignetting to for you. What's vignetting? If you don't understand, this vignetting adds darkness to the 4 corners of your image. So I don't need vignetting here because I will talk about vignetting later. I think this, let me reduce the blur straight. I think this okay. This okay. Now let me click on tools. There are some funny features here actually, like let me talk about a head pose. Now head pose helps you to target the head of your image. Where is our head here? This is our head. Now this is a very very good AI. It can reposition the head of your image, assuming your pose paint is not um it's not position his face where you want to bend it. Since you can't do it spiritually, you want to do it physically with with your phone, so you can use the head pose to do it. Now let me do it. Let me just drag an image. You will see something. You can see our face is moving a bit. Let me click it. Let me go back. Let me cancel it. Let me go back again. You can see it. Let me go to head pose. Oh, portrait. No. Head pose. Let me click on the image. Now let me shift it to the down. You can see our face is coming down a bit. Or let me shift to the left. You can see our face coming to the left. So that function of head pose. Help to just arrange the face, but I don't need this in my photo, so I'll move it. Let me take it to 100%. Now, the last I'm talking about here, second to last actually, second to last is vignette. Vignette is nice. In our past fly, you know the importance of vignette. Now, vignetting, I use it to add darkness to the edge of my photo. Now, this vignette function is very, very nice. I can add white vignette if I increase it, or black vignetting. Let me change the focus. Let me take focus to our head. I can do something like this. Yes, that's the person who insult me. But this is vignetting for you. So for this image, I will need vignetting. I will need little vignetting, and inner brightness. Inner brightness is the opposite of vignetting. Instead of adding darkness to the edge of the photo, you do now add brightness from the focus point of the photo. So let me take the focus point to here, and I'll increase the inner brightness. Yes, let me take it up a little bit. Now this is nice. This is okay. My feel this is not nice, my taste. But the last time we're talking about here is the taste. Helps you to add taste with a lot of effects. Can click it and double tap here to change. Let me write happy. Maybe she's a birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear. More age. More age. More blessing. Amen. You can see this is nice. I just do it, and you look like a pop designer. You did this piece lab, so this is it. Okay, well, I hope I did that actually, but this is nice. Let me cancel it. So that's the function. Frames, there are a lot of functions here. Just explore. Apart from tutorial, explore on your own. Do something that is tangible. Oh, if you have done all those features, you can just kindly go to export, click your export, save button, and it will wait for it to export. Done. The image is saved. Now you can click on this button here again. You edit or more. I've done many things, so let me off head pose. Let me come to original. Now this is the original photo. Amen. And this is the after. Now isn't this amazing? It's amazing. So save your photo and have fun. Bye.